Usually, we start an anime, binge watch it until it's over, find another anime to fill the constant void in our souls, and then we repeat the process. Well, it took me 5 years to finish Your Lie in April. Let me tell you about it. Back in 2016, when life still gave me a glimpse of hope and motivation to wake up in the morning, I was chilling with friend A, taking turns on his PC in a game called Ozu, and one of the songs we ended up playing was My Truth from the OST of Your Lie in April. At that point, I had no clue about this anime, so I asked friend A if he could tell me something about it. And if I recall accurately, he said something like, "Dude, it's so sad, I still cry about it." So I immediately proceeded to call him a loser. Little did I know that as soon as I started to watch Your Lie in April, not only was I immediately spoiled by the internet, which isn't a big deal to me because I don't really care about spoilers, but friend A, my homie, showed me clips of what happened in the last episode. He pulled out the revenge counter on me, and that was when I stopped watching Your Lie in April, because I knew it was going to hurt. It's like knowing the trap door ahead of you has spikes under it. You're not going to step forward. I felt like King from One Punch Man, the same way he avoids doing his hero job by shutting himself indoors and playing video games. I distracted myself with anything just to prevent me from thinking and finishing Your Lie in April, and I kept doing that for 5 years. But recently I have matured and perfected the art of not giving a single fuck. So yeah, I watched Your Lie in April finally, from start to finish, and oh boy was it depressing. My heart was hurting the entire time until the last episode where I just turned into Deku and burst out crying. Believe it or not, I got very attached to the anime. Obviously the show describes topics such as trauma, illness and loss, topics that can keep any person glued to the screen and holding back tears. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a songwriter, and since this show is a musical fiction and a drama and a romance, blah blah blah, I was hooked from the very start. It was confusing to me. I wanted to watch it but couldn't. I knew how the show ended, but I didn't fully watch it myself. But if I watched it, it would hurt even more, so I didn't. Your Lie in April is one of those shows that I'm glad it doesn't have an aftermath manga or a sequel. Because besides the state of pain and suffering that Kaori's letter to Kosei leaves us in, we are just abandoned with so many questions left unanswered. Does Kosei keep playing piano? Does Kosei move on? Did Tsubaki and Kosei get together? We know nothing about the future of these characters. And that's the point of the show in my opinion. Your Lie in April teaches us that the future doesn't really matter. What matters is the present. And if you're just wasting your days hoping for tomorrow to be better, then guess what? It probably won't be. You have to put at least a little bit of effort, and that's what Kaori did. Kaori knew her end was near, so she tried her best to enjoy the remaining time she had, doing whatever she could to get close to Kosei, refusing her body to give up on her so quickly, and playing music in a way that felt right to her, while also bringing more color to Kosei's life. Was it really a good idea to avoid watching this anime for 5 years? Well, surprisingly yes, it was. Not only do I have a story to tell my grandchildren, I also get to make a video about it. I can finally say, after 5 years, that I'm free from Your Lie in April. Well, I'll see you next time.